Hey, hi, howdy, hello. Hope you're all doing all right tonight. Let me grab a couple videos. Apparently, Lisa's trying to convince everybody she's actually homeless. Her relationship, if you know what you're talking about and have been around for the last 5 years and you ain't brand new on the scene, or trusting people who are notorious for sharing misinformation or fabricated screenshots, you'd know that Lisa and her parents have a really toxic, codependent relationship. And I just don't believe that her parents are going to just leave her behind. I don't believe it for a minute. So let's see what she's getting into first. And then we will watch some Karen. And then we will do our ghosts. And have some fun. So this is on Kai's channel. Thank you, Kai.
I know Sassy Nana. Who's Abigail? I'm Lisa. A gentleman that lives up by the store.
That's why I don't know.
Yeah. It's very true. They do. I'm on live. Just I mean, if you don't care, I don't care. I just don't. I just let people know so they know. You know. No, I'm not. No, I'm not that either. My clothes are locked in the house for now. Don't have it, Kay. 67. Mayhem 67, honey. Yeah, Lori, 10:30, they locked it. I need 30 to get some smoke.
For those of you who are unaware, $30 is what it costs to buy her a bag of crack. It's weird how she always just happens to need the same $30 when, she's been recorded, paying $30 for a baggie. What a coincidence that the cost of her food and the cost for her crack are the exact same price. You know, the person who lied on Tammy, by the way, the one we exposed for lying, saying they sent Tammy $25 when they didn't, because we have receipts over here. And we don't fabricate evidence over here. Um, happens to been sending Lisa money. I have some screenshots some of you might find interesting. Why would you send Tammy a cash app for $5 that she immediately returned to you, by the way, that says not for Lisa's crack, when you're going to turn right around and send Lisa money? I thought you said you weren't buying Lisa any, your tag on the Cash App you sarcastically sent Tammy was, what was that again? Not for crack? So why are you now sending Lisa gifts and money? Miss, I'm gonna make fun of somebody for their deceased pet. You ran that joke a little too much, didn't you, Jessica? You thought it was funny. You know what I think is funny, Jessica? The fact that you've been yeeted out of several communities. You've kind of been blacklisted because of your disgusting, two-faced, gross behavior. I tried to tell those people over there, but nobody listens, that you were notorious for going into communities and stirring shit and keeping the drama going, and lying um, to keep the drama going. I wonder if they figured out that you faked shit yet, like screenshots and stuff. Did they figure it out with that fake $500 chime? Bitch, you ain't got $500. Not when you over here asking me for money. Because you can't feed your family. Oh shit. You know all that shit you talked on me and never outed you for that. Did you forget me helping you? Did you forget this community being there for you when you didn't have any friends? I bet you regret that now. um, because over here we genuinely care about each other. There are some of you realizing that you yeeted me in the back for a bunch of snakes who don't care about you when you were here we actually gave a shit about you. That's what's sad. We actually cared about some of you, and you jabbed us in the back over a bunch of fabricated screenshots, misinformation, and downright lies. But that's okay, because once I am legally able to, I'm going to post the proof. I can post it in the DMs, but none of you are interested in the truth, or you would have DM'd me for it when I told you to. I've had the proof all along that what you're saying isn't true. But none of you, and I repeat, none of you, have bothered to ask for it, which tells me you don't want the truth. You'd rather continue with the narrative, deal with the way you treated me, as long as you desperately cling to the narrative, right? But no matter what you think I've done, the minute you start doxing and going real life and dragging innocent people across the internet that had nothing to do with this, any of it, doesn't matter what you think I've done, what you did was worse. Yeah, it's called being a bully. I mean, they don't care about the truth. As long as it fits their narrative, they'll go with it. no matter how slanderous or wrong they are. Tammy, may I ask you a question, and please answer honestly. We're not about the bullshit and the lies over here. Have you or have you not seen documentation, actual documents, proving that what they're saying about me or what they've said in the past about me, like all of it, has been lies? Have you not seen evidence and proof? Yes or no? Because I have sent out proof, not screenshots. I'm talking about actual proof. Because you can fabricate screenshots. They do it all the fucking time. Exactly. Yeah, it's too bad I trusted her snake ass. And the heartbreaking part about it is I was good to those people. I was good to all of them. And because the popular crowd, the Mean Girls crowd, felt threatened by me or got mad at me because they couldn't crush me because I dared to stand up to them when I didn't agree with what they were doing, they had to try and slander me so nobody would listen to me. And if you look at the actions of a narcissist, that's what they do. They go on a smear campaign when they're afraid of being exposed. Well, the one about my littles, for one, that lie is disgusting. The one about my baby daddy, the one about me faking cancer or faking MS, none of which I did, by the way, and have proven it. Do you realize that my attorneys have my medical records? And I knew you. That's a disgusting thing. I've not said anything really up to this point, but to accuse someone of that is disgusting, especially when you have no proof outside of the word of a documented liar. Someone notorious on the internet for fabricating screenshots and faking interviews with non existent people. Well, not that they didn't exist, but lying about who they are. And someone who never vets their information. As a matter of fact, to the extent that that person has been publicly criticized for spreading misinformation. Some of them people owe me a massive apology. Any of it. The one and only mistake I have ever made on this platform, I have owned. So how am I dishonest when I admitted the mistake I made repeatedly and I woefully apologized for 2 fucking years for that one mistake that I wasn't even fully responsible for? The person mostly responsible for that shit show never took any accountability. And they know it. And so, to escape any accountability or any blowback, they threw me under the bus and I took the entire rap for it. But that's neither here nor there. You know, the truth will always out in the end. And I look forward to the day where I won't get in trouble for posting the proof. You're actually attacking a documented victim, by the way, like an actual victim. And if you knew anything about what you were fucking talking about, you'd already know that. But no, you want to victimize my family further. Oh, oh yeah. It's okay, Tammy. You know what I know because you've seen it, and I've shown a lot of you behind the scenes, but I can't post it publicly at this time, but it has been shared in my DMs. All of it. But they don't care that they're lying. But what I'm trying to say is the minute it doesn't matter what you accuse me of falsely, by the way, unjustly, by the way. Um, the minute you start taking things real life, you lose. Because there is never a fucking excuse for that, especially with the gravity of what's at stake here. But you don't care, do you? As long as you know your narrative is spun, right? As long as it fits your narrative, it's okay. I hope you keep that same energy. I really do. Or in the next couple of months. I hope you keep that energy. Because should you come back over here being like, I am so sorry after I post what I'm going to post, I'm not going to hear it. I'm just not. You had every opportunity to DM me. And you didn't. You had every opportunity not to further victimize me or to stand up and have a backbone and say, this is wrong, stop it. And you didn't. You went along with it. And I will never fucking forget it. I will never forget the people who chose to stand idly by while what happened to us happened to us. Your behavior is repulsive. And the shit some of you have signed off on just because everybody else signed off on it, don't worry. Everybody's going to see who you are and that you stood idly by and said nothing. Oh, you'll take up for other people's families, but mine gets actually victimized and you say nothing. Nothing. And not just once, repeatedly. Anyone else gets doxxed and everybody fucking throws a fit. My address is protected for a fucking reason. And I get doxxed and it's fine. Right? I don't care. Didn't think so. So keep that energy and stay the fuck away from my channel. That's my point. Stay over there with the den of snakes that you chose to sit with. Because you're not welcome over here anymore. I'm drawing the line. I am no longer tolerating disrespect, no longer tolerating shitty behavior. Like, I have taken a lot of shit that I did not deserve. Period. The end. And I'm done. So I'm going to keep the screenshots of all the disgusting shit. And then when I post my receipts, I'm going to post those comments beside it. When I can. I hope you can live with the decisions you've made. And that's all I've got to say about it. That is all the energy I am donating to charity.
Yeah, I am, Heather. I'm trying to get something to eat and some smoke, and then I'll be on my way, hopefully. Guys, what's up with that? I didn't buy cigarettes or anything. I did pack them West Coast, but I didn't get a chance to grab them. I got really frazzled when he came, and I got upset. I don't know, and I didn't grab them. It's going good. Tomorrow at 8, I have to be there. I don't know what they're talking about. They're saying Rebecca and Abigail. I don't know what they're fucking talking about. Some like little mini backpacks, you know? That's what I grabbed. No, I don't even know him. Like, I've already, I think, done enough damage here. No, I don't. Just to see. Yes, in the living room, charging my phone. Yep, Kennedy, I pretty much did. Shut up. You don't even know us, Carly. You don't know us. You don't know them. Mind your own business. He was, what? I didn't send any text that said anything like that. So they're photoshopping shit now. They have to be. Wow.
I don't take up for Lisa. And hey, Shelly, good to see you. I don't take up for Lisa, but the fact that these fucking assholes are so disgusting that I actually have to side with her on this. They do fake screenshots for clout. If they can't find something on you, they will fabricate it, especially that group of people, um, only to stay relevant or to insert themselves, Jessica. And you really can't believe any of the screenshots you see coming from that little corner because that person is notorious for spreading misinformation and fabricated screenshots or just outright lying. If they can't find proof, they will make it. Now, I don't know that that happened because, again, it's Lisa. But I have seen them do that. I have seen some certain people faking screen grabs to insert themselves and stay relevant. It's gross. Don't do that. If it didn't happen, don't fucking say it. Miss $500 fucking Chime payment. Hey, Harry. I'm trying to make this felt flower, but I'm trying to make that little yellow thing that goes in the middle of the flower, and I keep stabbing my finger. It doesn't feel very good when you stab yourself with a felting needle.
I didn't write anything like that in the text. I really don't care what you guys think. I know. Yep, just like Sylvester Stallone's brother, Frank, gave me $250, right? Sylvester Stallone's brother gave me $200, right? That proof too. Anyways, Lisa Boo 23X is PayPal, friends and family. If you can help, I'm blocking people. Yep, because I'm blocking people, man, by myself. Who is this? Hold on a second. Jolene. Jolene, guess what? I don't know you, Jolene, so I would not have texted you anything like that. Nice try, though. Nice try. Abuser. Oh, wow. That's defamation to the highest extent. Highest extent. Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep it up. All of you, keep it the fuck up. Recording this. Yep. I didn't get any $10, honey. I have Lisa Boo 23X's PayPal, and I have Apple Pay 412-224-3088, and I have Chime. L Richard with a 5. It's getting dark here soon. It's 7:30. Wow. I've been asking all day for something to fucking eat. Wow.
Well, Lisa, if you weren't such a raging bitch, people might be more apt to send you money. But again, screaming at them, probably not the best way to get what you want. Just just saying, because like that's kind of rude to be sitting there begging for money while yelling at people and getting mad because you're not getting what you want. I get it. You want your crack, but like you can't be going around yelling at people because you're not getting your way. Like, and you sit here and you said, "Oh, I've got a job," Lisa. How many times have we been over this? Yeah, okay, well, if you have a job, like you say, then surely your parents can help you until you get your paycheck, right? I'm sure they'd be willing to do that if you actually went out and got a job, you know. I'm sure, your family would be so ecstatic that they'd help you until, you started getting paid. But the problem with that is you're full of shit. That's the problem, in my opinion. I'm sorry, Classic. I hope you feel better.
Breathe, Lisa, breathe.
I need a second pair of eyes.
And help with the hotel. I guess I'll sleep on the fucking city steps.
You're not gonna sleep on the fucking city steps. And with that attitude, yeah, you're gonna be sleeping outside. Because ain't nobody gonna send you money when you're sitting there dog cussing them like that. Like, how about be humble? How about when you're begging other people for money, not being an absolute cunt? How about, I don't know, maybe get off your ass and do something about your situation instead of sitting there in a house expecting someone to pay your way? Lisa, people have been paying your way for 5 fucking years now, just on this, these platforms alone: Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. Years people have been paying for your drug habit. Years, Lisa. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, people are getting really fucking sick of it, dude. Like, people are tired of seeing you come on this platform and scam people. Innocent people. People who don't know any better and just kind of clicked on your live stream because it was in their For You page, and then getting taken to the cleaners. Or they help you and you fraudulently steal money out of their bank account. Apparently, Miss Jessica likes giving Lisa money. Hey, Lisa, won't you text Jessica and tell her to send you money? Apparently, that's a thing now. Apparently, that community is now sending Lisa money for attention. Couldn't be me. I have bills to pay. I can't be out here sending a crack addict money. That person claims to have a family too, and she's out here blowing her family's money all to get a little attention on the internet. Weren't you just a month ago bitching about people sending Lisa money, and here you are now because you feel jaded sending Lisa money to stay relevant because nobody wants to fucking talk to you because of your disgusting behavior? Like, ew. Mm-hmm.
Steps. I don't care. You guys are fucking rude, dude. Don't even send $30 so I can eat.
You don't want $30 so you can eat. I'm tired. That's all that's gonna be is $30, $30, $30. She needs $30 so she can buy crack. Spoiler alert. She's not buying food. If you don't know that,
do they deliver? They can be seen going off on anyone from store clerks to restaurant staff and even complete strangers. From screaming at the top of their lungs to pointing their fingers aggressively, these Karens know just how to make an entrance. So the next time you encounter a Karen in public, think twice before you startle her. She might just have something up her sleeve.
Right now, you're under arrest for theft.
For what?
For theft.
On the sunny day of August 16th, 2023, our local law enforcers had a rendezvous with a notorious target pirate. This wasn't her first tango with temptation. Oh no, she danced this dance 8 times prior. But on this fateful day, as she strolled out with her latest haul, guess who was waiting? That's right, the boys in blue. And how did our dear shoplifting aficionado, Karen, respond to this unexpected welcome committee? Well, let's just say her reaction was priceless. I can't wait for you to see what this dumb Karen tries to do.
oh look, a shoplifting Karen. Hey Tammy, who else do we know that's really bad about lying and shoplifting and going to jail, but yet has the audacity to come on this platform and judge anyone? Don't we know somebody like that?
So you're identifying as somebody from the store. Today, you were seen for a while, possibly concealing items to include clothing, jewelry, and some other items. Stop at self-checkout, and they wanted me to get you identified so that they can prosecute you for the other incidents, and they wanted to know if you concealed any other items. Would you be willing to open up your purse just so I can see you didn't conceal anything? So there's items with target tags on those.
I came in there with that.
What's that?
I came in there with that.
And just so you know, our body cams are on, so you're being recorded.
I'm not going
Yeah, that's what looks like underwear or some sort of.
Yeah, so I saw just like an underwear, jewelry, and like a pair of shoes.
I don't have no shoes.
On the shoes, about the jewelry.
Jewelry? I've been in there with those.
So every single one of those things has tags on them. And when they go back, that's a lot of jewelry.
You can have this.
Have it?
That's what I saw actually. That's ours.
All right.
Well, I'm not trying to go to jail. Please.
So right now you're under arrest for theft.
For what?
For theft. I just explained.
Off me!
No, stop.
No, get off! Stop! No, please get off me! Get off
This thing
me!
absolutely does not have to. You broke my watch.
Oh
That's
my
rude.
gosh, please get off me.
Hey, put your hands behind your
no,
back. You're under
please
arrest.
Get off. For what?
You're under arrest for theft, just like I told you before.
Why? Okay, let me get up. Let me get up.
No, lay down.
Can I
Lay
get
down.
up?
Put your hands behind your back.
Can I get up,
Hands
please?
behind your back.
Can I get up, please?
Hey, stop pulling your hands away.
Hey, let me get up. Can I please get up?
No,
No.
Why?
listen,
Can I please get up?
listen. The more you resist,
No,
the more
wait.
things I do
I'm
that's
not
going to
trying to
hurt.
go to
Stop.
jail. Stop.
Resisting. As soon as you stop resisting, we can get you in handcuffs.
God.
Come and bring it
Get you
to
up,
the
right?
lower back.
I'm not trying to go to jail. I'm not trying to go to jail. I
Well, you
got
just
out of
showed that
jail.
today. 1 King 2-5, 1 custody will take 6 King and fire to do an eval.
Oh, my leg.
Sit up.
Will you please let us know how you're doing, Classic? Because over here we actually give a shit about our people. Will you like check in with us?
Nope, keep your feet out.
Sir, I'm not trying to go to jail. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to go to jail, though.
You should have thought about that before you run. I'm
sorry.
reasonable. I could have cited you and released you.
Please.
You
man.
started this.
I'm so sorry.
Now you're under arrest for obstruction as well for trying to run from us.
I'm so sorry.
Take a step to your left.
Here,
Separate your feet.
please.
I don't want you to kick my partner. If you do, you're going to get an assault on officer charge,
No, I'm
too.
not going to quit. Please let me go, please.
All right, let's walk to the police car.
I apologize. I'm so sorry.
I think the throwing of the Pepsi on there
I
was
know.
not necessary.
I know. I'm so sorry. I really do apologize. Like, can you please let me go?
No.
I just got out of jail. Oh my
Okay.
God.
I'm gonna put that on my
I just
cookie.
got out of jail.
You can go to your deal.
Got out of jail.
Ma'am, the fact that you're just getting out of jail and chose to shoplift yet again is not the police officer's fault or responsibility. If that's true and you just got out of jail, did you ever consider that maybe you shouldn't be out here, I don't know, shoplifting? If you just got out of jail, I'm willing to bet that you probably went to jail for, I don't know, shoplifting. Just a wild guess. You know. Just guessing that you probably went for shoplifting. Call it a hunch.
All right, separate your feet. Look at the car. You want to grab my AFIS scanner, too?
Are you going to give us a good name? You sure?
All right. So everything is being recorded on my body cam, as well as my partner's body cam. So, well, first we're going to your next finger. Just make sure you provide us a real name, okay? All right, so this is going to be the back of my hand. I'm going to pat you down, make sure you have any weapons on you. Before I do that, can you tell me if you have any sharp, dangerous, twitchy, hazardous, needles, bazookas, guns? Okay, back of my hand.
Please, I'm trying to go to jail.
Yeah, you have tried to establish that.
Oh my God.
Okay, this is the back of my hand here. Do
What's
you have
your-
anything else secreted on you?
What's your first name?
Twa.
Twa?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Twa. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in a court of law. You have the right at this time to talk to a lawyer, have him present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand each of the rights I've explained to you? Can you say it louder, please?
Yes, I understand.
Having your rights in mind, do you want to talk to me now?
Yes, I don't want to go to jail.
Okay.
Please,
What's
I
going on inside?
apologize.
You concealed all of those items that you offered to give back?
Yes.
Okay. Why?
Oh, because I don't want to go to jail.
No, I'm saying you concealed them in the store. Did you have any intention of paying for them?
I was at first, but then I didn't because I didn't have enough money for them.
Okay. So when you put all of those items in the bag, you were knowingly concealing them. And when you walked out the door with those items in your bag, you knew you didn't pay for them. You knew you stole them. Is that about right?
Yes.
Okay. So why come in here to steal?
I don't have the money for it. I don't know.
Okay. To the content creator out here that I know is probably listening because she's weird. If you don't have the money for it, have you ever considered not going to the store if you know you don't have the money to purchase the items you intend to get? I know that if I don't have any money, there's no need for me to go to the store because I don't have any money. And unless I intend to shoplift, there's no reason for me to go. So really, if you know you have no money, you intended to shoplift the moment you left your house and headed to the store. Because you went to the store knowing you didn't have any money and you still grabbed the items you knew you couldn't pay for. So why are you crying now when all the way up to this point, this entire thing has been premeditated? Like, they act like they're so shocked when they get arrested. That's what kills me. Like, every one of them acts so shocked and surprised, and then they want to break out the tears when they get held accountable. Like, you knew what you were doing was wrong when you did it. So don't start crying now. You know? I've been watching Maury here lately. I watch Cinnamon Toast Ken, and they've been reacting to, old Maury episodes. So it's got me on a watching Maury kick. Some of these stories are freaking crazy. You are not the daddy. I'm gonna take Tammy to the Maury show and get a paternity test.
I don't have the money for it.
Do you have a job?
No.
Can you get a job?
Yes.
Okay. Why don't you do that? Instead of coming into Target trying to steal, why don't you come into Target and ask for work? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna be. I know it's not always that easy, but sometimes it is. All these businesses around here are trying to recover from COVID, so everybody's got a hiring sign up. Do you have a drug problem you're maybe paying for with these drugs or with these stolen items?
Yes.
Okay. What's the going rate now for like underwear and jewelry and stuff, or was that for your own personal use?
The underwear was my own personal use.
And then what are you getting for jewelry these days?
The jewelry, I was going to sell it to somebody for them to buy it for my drug habits.
How many blues are you getting for like a piece of jewelry?
Like one.
Just one?
Yeah.
Where are you getting that at?
From somebody that I know. Please, I just got out of the gym. I'm not trying to go back to jail. You guys can.
So when I was standing there talking to you about it, and you're like, I don't want to go back to jail. And I say, yeah, you are under arrest. I can always arrest you. And then you and I have this conversation. And then I say, hey, I'm going to let you go since you were cooperative in the Senate, but you showed you weren't going to be cooperative when you ran, and then you threw a soda at me.
Sorry, I apologize.
Now I literally washed my uniform last night. Now I have soda all over.
I'm so sorry. I'm not trying to go to jail, please. You guys can trespass me free. I want to come back here. I'm like,
yeah, well, so you're getting that too. You're trespassing from Target for life. Can never come back.
okay.
They also have 8 other cases that I'm going to look at the footage of. So far, what they said was the total that you have stolen from this store is between $1,500 and $2,000. So if that's the case, then we're looking at possible felony charges for organized retail theft, depending on how the prosecutor wants to handle it. Or each one of those days is a separate theft charge. Okay?
Go through her bag and see what other stuff is in there for
I have
receipt.
a dollar amount for everything else that she concealed.
So far?
Yeah, so far.
Can somebody pull video to show that whole incident plus us taking her down?
Mm-hmm. Yep, I'll be able to have all of that.
Cool.
Please, I'm not trying to go to jail.
Okay. Okay, slide your foot in there for me, okay?
Please, I'm not trying
I got to talk to my partner, my sergeant.
All the way over,
I'm not
okay?
trying to go to jail,
Then
please.
give me a second. Here, lean back. And I'm gonna make sure I got some AC blowing back here, okay?
If it had been Coke, I'd have been really mad because you don't waste your Coke.
No, you're a coke guy. Got it.
Karen found herself in a sticky situation, quite literally, after her Pepsi-flinging escapade led to an impressive collection of charges. On top of shoplifting and assault, courtesy of her carbonated projectile, she also racked up accusations of harboring stolen.
Hey, that's misinformation, sir. It was not assault. It was a soda.
Goodies, playing an intense game of tag with the cops she couldn't win, and keeping some less than legal substances in her possession, if you know what I mean. To add a cherry on top of this chaotic Sunday, the soda-soaked officer informed Karen that she's now on the permanent naughty list at all Target stores across the land. But fortunately, she has time to process this bad news because there are no Targets in jail. At least not the kind that Karen's banned from.
I don't think I should drive home, but I don't know. Don't touch me. I will say you f***ing my ass, dude.
That's what the camera's for.
Look, no, I know my rights.
I'm sure you did.
You.
You kicked me on the face? She got another charge for that.
Good. I don't give a
Happy birthday.
On the 23rd of November, 2023, a rather unusual request pinged the police dispatch. A quick trip was at the center of an oddball situation when an extremely stupid Karen dialed 911. Her emergency? It was her birthday. She'd overindulged in the celebratory spirits and found herself too sloshed to steer her vehicle. But here's the kicker. She didn't just want any help. She wanted officers to come and look at her situation personally. Let's dive into this quirky tale and see how Karen's unconventional plea panned out.
where I'm sleeping. Oh my goodness, hello.
What's going on?
I think I wrecked my mirror to go home.
Did the officer just knock on your window?
I think the officer did knock on my window, but I don't care. I think I should drive home.
I'm out there with her.
Don't care, or
Okay.
Where do you live?
I don't know.
give the officer your keys.
The officer, my key. I don't think it's good.
Step on out.
Okay, thank you.
All right, you're welcome. I'll talk to you later.
Goodbye. I don't think I should drive home. That way.
You want to go to jail?
I don't give a fuck. Can I have my cigarette first?
Step on out of the car.
133.
Oh, okay.
Drop the cigarette. Drop the cigarette.
Can you stop my vehicle?
Give me your other hand.
My goodness, you are not good at handcuffing, are you?
But hey, like, at least she called the cops and was like, hey, I don't think I need to drive home, instead of like trying to drive home drunk. Like, she could have just not called nobody. They need to cut her a little bit of slack there. You know what I mean? Like, she did use semi good judgment. She could have called a friend instead, but like, at least she was at herself enough to say, hey, I'm fucked up. I don't need to drive. You know? I feel like cops in that situation should take that into account and be like, you know, yeah, she's drunk, but she did call us for help. And she did acknowledge that she didn't need to drive home. You know, at least she didn't attempt that. So, like, I hope they cut her a little leeway there. You know what I mean? Like, she could have just tried to go home, you know, but she didn't. She called dispatch and was like, hey, you know, I don't think I need to drive home.
Oh God. Can you turn the car off?
23.
23.
Custody copy.
You want her on the other side.
Oh, okay. Okay. Can you turn my car off? Okay.
Hop on in there. Put your head, get headed. You got a driver's license on you?
I do.
Where's it at?
It's in my wallet, but
Where's your wallet at?
in my vehicle. But you can't go through. last name is a Pepper.
What's your last name?
Serrano.
How do you spell that?
Like the pepper?
How do you spell that? What's your first name? What's your date of birth?
Today,
What's your date of birth?
I called on myself, so I wasn't driving. But can you turn my car off? Yeah, I'm gonna bring
You do a booker for interference.
I don't know. My uncle's the chief of police, and he told me that if I asked for that, he said that it's okay to ask for that.
Yeah, it's okay to ask.
I don't give a about impoundation because I have money to get it out, but I want to make sure that it's going to be safe where it's at for this temporary hour and a half. Because I know for a fact that the hour and a half, sometimes it's not okay because some cars can goddamn taken advantage of in a situation like this.
She's spitting, so I don't know if you need a spit mask or not.
She's spitting?
Yeah, just give it a heads up.
You better lock my vehicle right now.
Can you step up for me, man?
I don't give a. I will step out as soon as that vehicle is locked.
We can lock your vehicle off.
Look, my uncle is the chief of your guys' police department. As soon as that vehicle is locked,
the keys to it?
Yes, he has the keys to it right now.
We'll lock it for you. Step out.
I don't give a. Until somebody locks my vehicle, I will not do what you guys asked me to do. Because I know how this works. I know I'm going to jail and I know all that shit. Look, lock my
We'll lock it for you, I promise.
You're looking out for me?
We'll lock it. We'll lock it up before
Okay,
we leave.
well, so do that so I can see it done.
You will do it.
I want to hear the beep beep, motherfucker. Until you guys have done that, don't touch me, dude.
Alright, so your car's locked, okay?
No, I want to hear it beep beep because I know when it's beep beep.
I don't beep beep it, I did it from the inside.
No, you're not. No, you did not. Don't touch
I'm going
me.
to take your handcuffs.
Don't touch me. I will say you fucking my ass, dude.
That's what the camera's for.
Look.
Step out.
Can you
No.
lock this for me?
Yeah.
Lock my car.
Step out. It's locked.
Don't touch me.
We can go check it. We can walk to your car and you can check
No,
it.
I didn't tell you guys
Come, go
lock
check
it.
it. Go check it.
My uncle is the chief of you
We'll go
guys.
check it. Come on.
I will tell my uncle you guys don't
I'll
have
walk you over there. You can check the handle.
follow the rights because I know for a fact that because I turned
Come
my.
on. We'll check the handle. Come
You
on.
better not grab my
Come check
ass.
the handle.
You stupid.
Boss, I'll walk you over there and you can check the handle for your car.
Not until you lock it. Then.
I'll pull it while she-
I need to show the proof of
I'll
the
pull it
fucking
for you
locking.
to look the
It does not matter about it being pulled.
Are you stepping out?
Lock it.
It's locked. Are you stepping out?
No, not until you lock
You got
it.
two choices. You can step out yourself or we can help you. You choose.
Go ahead and help me.
Alright. Step out.
Lock my car, dude.
It's locked.
No, it's not.
It's locked. I locked it myself. Don't kick me. Right on.
Legs up. Come on, spread my legs out. Like you did this. Yeah, okay.
You need a second.
I was gonna use it, but she doesn't deserve it. But like,
Oh, that's for her. I don't know what to say.
Okay. And I'll tell my uncle you guys didn't even follow the law because I'm supposed to hear my vehicle lock before you guys tap me.
Alright, well, good luck with that.
No, I know my rights.
I'm sure you did.
You stupid bitch. Ass bitch. I mean, do you know how to lock fucking cuffs, dude?
Yeah,
It
you got it.
took you a while.
You ready? Yeah. Alright, come on. Be right back, boss.
Why? I think it's funny at you. No, no. You goddamn cock.
I bet you won't do that again, will you?
And I'm gonna touch it.
Get it.
Does anybody know why she's going to jail? Like, I don't have a lot of experience with intoxication issues, so I'm a bit confused as to why they're taking her to jail, because she called them to give her a ride home because she said she didn't want to drive drunk. Like, you would think they would encourage that and not punish it. Like, why are they taking her to jail when she called them? Like, I get it if she was like gonna drive home, but like, oh, but like, all she wanted was to go home though. Like, she wasn't hurting anybody. She was in the parking lot. The car was parked. She was on the phone with dispatch telling them, hey, I don't feel comfortable driving home. I'm shit faced. Yeah, you're right. But still, though, I feel like that discourages people from like not driving home drunk, you know? Because the next time she's going to be like, well, the last time I tried to get the police to help me not drive drunk, you know, they arrested me when all I wanted was some help so I didn't have to drive home drunk. You know, you get where I'm going with that? Like, I feel like punishing her was probably a bad move when she was trying to do the right thing in a roundabout way. I get it. You shouldn't have the keys in the ignition and whatever, but like, in another note, like, she could have just drove anyway, but she didn't. You know, like, yeah, that's true. They are not a taxi service. You are correct. But still, you get what I'm saying, though, right? You know? Like, I kind of don't feel like this one is fair because, like, she was trying to not drive home drunk. She was trying to get them to, you know, help her not drive drunk. And they kind of punished her for it. No, they're not.
She kicked me off the face. She got to have a chat with that.
Good. I don't give a.
Looks like she kicked you too, Snyder.
Huh?
Looks like she kicked you too.
Yeah, but I'm alright. She got him in the face.
Alright. You alright? Want me to put it on there, Larry? You want me to put a salt on there?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Quite.
Alright.
Go. Turn that down off.
I'm gonna go ahead and write up the paperwork. Let me know when you're ready for me.
All right.
You don't want to tell me your fucking name? What's your name? What is your name? You have to tell me your name. You know why? Because it's your fucking goddamn law. Give me your name. What is your name? And what is your goddamn badge number?
She doesn't have.
I'll stop talking when you give me your
Let's go.
Does she have a new booker?
I'll reprint it.
huh?
You can print it? Yeah.
What's your name?
161.
161.
That's right.
We'll be en route to the jail. Mileage 8060. Have the red on standby, please.
What is your name, dude? And why are you opening my vehicle without my permission?
Copy. We'll give him a call about the birthday. Hey, girl.
You stupid fucking.
Scale
of 1 to 10.
She said she's gonna kick somebody when she gets out of the. You open the door. Yeah.
You know what I don't understand? Don't get drunk before Thanksgiving dinner. Get drunk after. Because you want to eat, right? Like, who wants to be, like, hungover and nauseous with a big fat in front of you? That's some bullshit. There's a cage, right, if I open this? Yeah, I thought that was. Hey! You okay?
I'm about to speak to you.
Well, that's not very nice. They don't even know you. I could be, like, the nicest person in the world. Why would you pick me the nicest person in the world? It's my birthday, so I'm letting you. Happy birthday. How old are you today?
Door so I can take you off.
Okay, she's going to kick us all in the fucking face if we open the door.
Who is it?
I don't know. What's your name? Melanie? Well, I'm not going to open the door and you tell me you're going to kick me. I mean, who would do that? That would just be stupid. I'd certainly open the door if you're going to be good with me. I have no problem doing that. So if I open the door, you're going to kick me or you're excuse me.
Are you all going to be respectful? Or
Am I being respectful? Am I respectful to you right now?
I hope so.
Well, I seem to be, right?
Okay, then.
Okay, then you're not respectful to me. I don't want to go home for Thanksgiving and have, like, you know, putting it on my face. Okay, well, then let's work it out and not hit each other. How about? Okay, promise? Woman and woman? All right. Hey, I don't have it. Oh,
No, let's see the order on her.
I mean, she's calmed down now.
Huh?
We made a deal.
Okay. What's the deal?
We're not going to kick each other. As long as it's not oh. Okay, she doesn't like nails, so okay, it's just me right now. If there's nails here, if you're not walking, okay? Yeah, all right, you got me. I'm two little girls, but there's nails here because I like it. Okay?
This dumb Karen was ultimately accused of obstructing police duties and attacking 2 law enforcement officers. However, they didn't charge her with being in physical control of the vehicle while intoxicated, probably because this stupid idiot called the cops on herself after probably celebrating her birthday by herself.
I got a whole ID. I got a driver's license and everything, baby.
No, I know.
Yeah, I know. You don't know.
I know. I got it.
No, you don't know. You being weird.
Was it Shannon?
Yeah, Shannon Nicole Rains, baby.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, Shannon, can you tell me what happened?
My name is Shannon. I got a lawyer. Hey, listen, Derek Bird. You know Derek Bird? Yeah, you know Derek Bird? Hey, you know Derek Bird? Derek Bird is my uncle. Derek Bird is my uncle. Yeah, that's all.
On the eve of April Fool's Day, 2024, the Peacekeepers of Sarasota, Florida, received an SOS from a local community. Their tranquility was shattered by a Karen in command of an autocycle, engaging in a verbal duel with another lady while relentlessly serenading the neighborhood with her vehicle's horn for what seemed like an eternity. Upon the cavalry's arrival, they were greeted by Karen, now solo, perched on her 3-wheeled throne, spewing gibberish. And that's where this bizarre story begins.
Were you by yourself? Yeah. Are you hurt at all? No. Do you know where you're at? What city are you in? Okay. All right. You know what year it is? You still want me to have them set up? Hoping you answer them correctly. You guys see any damage to your mailboxes? Yeah, if you could just, what's his address?
What did it say? Which house is she in? Okay, there's 2 persons.
Okay, well, we're going to get some info from you that says that you're not injured. You don't want to come with us.
Excuse me. Did you happen to see what happened? No?
I just got the bike and I just died.
Okay, so, all right. Yeah, she's okay. Thank you, though. No, we're good. Thank you.
The cars under? Yeah. You don't see the fight out there.
Call back per hour rapid deploy. It looks like we called from 125B 14th Street.
I'll start looking at her.
What is that? And also, Harry, we have had this discussion a few times, and I've asked and asked and asked for you to get Florida's shit together, and this bullshit keeps happening. So, what are you doing? Like, fix it. Why have you not fixed it? Like what? But Harry, I've asked you. I said, Harry, can you fix Florida? And you were like, yep, I can fix Florida. And here we are again. So, like, I feel like you're not fixing Florida at this point. I feel like you're just letting these fucking wackadoos run around here willy-nilly.
Hey, Barbie, can we get some info from you real quick?
Okay, do you have your license on you? You left it at your house?
What's the last name?
Rain. It doesn't matter.
R-A-I-N? Oh,
My uncle owns all that. My uncle, hey, John Bird owns all that. My uncle owns all Hey, that we roosters.
Oh no, I just gave it down. Found it.
Shit, I'm going with her. I'm going with her.
I hadn't gotten it yet. Deal. It'll probably be this. I'm thinking maybe Thursday before I do the book one. I hadn't gotten the hours book yet.
Baby,
how old are you?
38 years old.
38?
38. I'm a grown ass woman. I'm a grown ass woman. 38. She's 27. 22.
Can you give me a quick signature right here?
Yes.
In the box. And this is just saying that you're not injured, okay?
You've seen that though, right? You've seen that. You've seen that though, right? Okay.
All right, so just saying you're not injured, you want to go get transported by an ambulance.
Never. I mean, she. Hey, we roosters. We got a whole level.
Do you guys have your ID?
I got a whole ID. I got a driver license and everything, baby.
No, I know.
Yeah, I know. You don't know.
No, I know. I got it.
No, you don't know. You should be in weird.
Was it Shannon?
Yeah, Shannon Nicole Rains, baby.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, Shannon, can you tell me what happened?
My name is Shannon. I didn't do shit.
Okay, well, you crashed into something.
I didn't crash into nothing. They wanted me. I crashed into nothing.
Not that I can see.
42
Crash into, baby. Nothing. Baby. Baby.
If I could just have you, when we do, have you come down here at the intersection of eastbound turnpike, so that nobody can turn eastbound
I ain't never
general
fuck with you, baby.
We'll just let that.
Hey, better tell her. I ain't crashing on this. Yeah.
26 is up there, they're down there.
Her horn and like for about they heard arguing and then her like here just sitting in the roadway yelling, arguing with somebody, which is going to be this person, that person.
Okay, so she not that we can see her manage from
5351. 5351.
So we can
No, stop. What I did with them. No, she's talking about what I did to her, baby.
Feeling good, thank you.
No, stop.
So at this
Stop.
point, I can either
Stop. She's talking about what I did to her. I ain't did nothing to her.
two, like you could even do.
Shut up.
Last one, the 21 hour only on is 5351.
I didn't realize that loud.
She could.
2024, baby.
Vehicle, or you
Yeah.
could do either like
Thank you.
But I literally still want to work.
jumping.
No matter. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I don't have nothing to do with that.
They called in for disturbance, but she said, "I'll be in the middle of it."
I have nothing to do with that. I have nothing to do with that.
Nothing to do with what?
I had nothing to do with whatever was going on. She told me, she said, "Oh, yo," I had nothing to do with that. So we told them, I already know what's going on over here.
What's going on? I just asked the question. You said you know what's going on. I don't know.
I know what's going on. They don't like this food over here, and that's fine. So, I'm going to go.
Well, you can't drive
You
this.
can't drive.
That's fine. So you want to park it up here, baby?
No, you're not driving it.
I park it, no, look, right there. No, look, right here.
Well, that's somebody's driveway.
Oh.
You can't park it there. But you can't drive this.
I'm down.
You just come in and talk.
I'm down for Dewey if you can do FSCs.
And you come, just step off real quick. Like, it's off whatever this is.
I'm going to pull it over and get off it, but I'm not being arrested by money.
Nobody said you were arrested.
No, I know it wasn't. Huh? I got all this shit on here too. I got real shit recorded too. Yeah. What? I got all that recorded too. I got all my shit recorded too.
Okay, so.
Yeah. Well, come on, let's go here, baby.
What's your name?
I'm Shannon Nicole Lewis.
So
Shannon Nicole. Africa, right over here?
So Shannon.
Yeah.
I just asked if you could step out of whatever this is. No, this isn't being moved.
They got me.
Can we try to move this? Yeah.
Yeah, let me make sure he's okay with that. That you're okay with that.
Oh, is that where that rental? Because I'm looking at the rental. That's where this is.
Oh my God! Tano. It's my kid Tano.
I was asking Tano.
My son had a headache.
Okay,
So I took my son headache. Yeah, in Jamie Gardens. Yeah, the headache. I just gonna.
Southbound.
What you gonna do? Yeah,
if you don't mind.
Yeah, what you gonna do?
Yeah, we're going to confrontation.
What you gonna do about it? Yeah, and
What, you gave your son
Shannon.
I'm getting my phone. Okay.
Hey, Shannon, we're going to try to move this over to
You
the
gonna
side.
whatever you gotta do, move to the side. I got a lawyer. Hey, listen, Derek Bird. You know Derek Bird? You know Derek Bird? Hey, you know Derek Bird? Derek Bird is my uncle. Bird is my uncle. Yeah, I'll beat you up. That's what I saw. Beat your asshole on the real streets. Do your ass in, ho. On God. Derek Bird is my uncle, bro. He'll do your ass in. On God. Derek Bird. You know Derek Bird? Oh, do you know Derek Bird? You know Derek Bird? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, listen. No, I'm good. Listen. Hey, listen. Yeah, hey. Derek Bird, buy them one. Derek Bird, baby.
Why she keep screaming about dead birds? That's weird. The fuck is a dead bird got to do with anything? Like, I feel like it's just a really weird thing to say.
Yeah, bro. I did nothing wrong. You know that.
You're pretty like intoxicated right now.
Yeah, I will grab it. Thank you. No, you're fine. Thank you. But you got that shit on my phone though. But you got that shit on my phone though. Like,
Sure, Shannon, face here. Do you have anything that's gonna stick me or poke me?
no. Asshole, find it. Find it, hoe. Dirty ass bitch. Ain't got I'm not a bad girl.
No one said you
I'm not bad.
You're upset with us and we don't know why.
I'm not bad. I'm not a bad girl, bro.
No, we're not saying
Why
you
you being mean to me?
Nobody's being mean to you.
You're
being mean to us.
Yeah, that's what you just search me, bro.
That's all we're doing is searching you. That's it.
Look at me.
I would never do you dirty, bro.
I thought she was just like straight gangster 2 seconds ago. She went from fucking straight gangster to fucking crybaby in about 2 seconds. Like, what happened to I'm a dead bird. I'm a dead bird. I'm a dead bird. Yo, yo. I'm a dead bird. I'm a dead bird. I'm gonna F stuff up. I'm a dead bird. She got all gangsterfied and now she's like all babyfied. Wine ass. Wee.
Believe you.
Shannon, look at me.
I never do you no wrong. I'm not a bad girl.
No one said you were, Shannon.
I promise. I don't look at me. Look at me. Like I have nothing on you. I'm in the rock. Why are y'all doing me dirty? Why y'all refer to me? Just laying me here. Just laying me here.
All right, Shannon, you gotta take a seat.
Step in the car, please. Step, okay?
I'm just
You need some. Lift this leg up. I'll go there.
Yep, gotcha.
I gotta get my makeup.
There you go. Come on, take a sip.
I'm trying.
You're good. We
I'm trying, bro.
We're just helping you. You're just helping, okay? That's it. There we go. All right, Shannon.
Nothing wrong.
Sit up.
Bro, ain't nothing wrong, bro. Ain't nothing wrong. Ain't nothing wrong.
All right, Shannon.
Oh my God.
Disorderly, but do I need that other person's statement?
Oh, So I have it on like camera wise.
Yours? Okay.
I didn't put their because since they didn't want to meet. But I can go run that tag and give you their information. You can just put them in there.
The tag for the people.
The people who called.
The people who called.
Like because they only have one car in there, so it's gonna be one of them. But they 1074, 1074. So they called in and said that they heard a dispute. They thought they heard a crash, but we didn't see anything for the crash. And then, so at this point in time, like you really don't even like have to do a DUI or like you don't have to investigate one.
Yeah, because
that's why
evidence of a crash.
Yeah, that's why. Like, already for one, if we wanted to, we probably could have done a refusal because she wouldn't have done anything. But just to get out of here quicker and like move on to the next disorderly and toxic, you don't need a victim for it. You just can prove that she's showing some sort of like disruption to the public by being drunk. She's in a public roadway, blocking the
middle
road.
of it.
Yep, middle of the roadway, blocking the road, screaming, honking the horn to the point where someone calls us to come out here, and then like people coming out of that guy that came out of his residence with his wife, this person that's just standing here in front of his house. So you have that like argue or not argumentative, but like that.
I have that articulation.
Exactly.
That's the disruption because she was out here for 20 minutes honking her horn, getting in an argument with someone, and then as displayed while we're here, she's being argumentative with us. She's being not aggressive, but like verbally aggressive towards us.
Yeah.
And things like that.
Did you already run her?
No, not yet. I hadn't had a chance.
All right. If you want,
I'm just going to let her know that she's arrested.
All right. I'm going to go.
Yep. I'm going to pull it. Shannon. Hey, Shannon, can you listen to me? Shannon.
Did they say if his heart's okay or not? And hello, gorgeous. I'm sorry your hubby is sick. You know what? Let's do something cool for Classic. Since Classic is sick, we're going to change the pace up a little bit. We're going to watch Scary Stories. Yeah, I feel you. We didn't finish this one. So for Classic, we're going to watch horror stories.
They would say, and that they would do everything they could do to find her, but their eyes said otherwise. They didn't believe me. They thought I was out of my mind, that I had done something with my daughter after I lost my mind. My daughter never appeared. They searched for days but found nothing, not a trace, not a clue. The case remained unsolved, and eventually the search stopped. I'm in a psychiatric hospital now. They say I'm here for my good, to protect me from myself. But I know the truth. I know that what I saw that night was real. My daughter was taken away by something that shouldn't exist, and no one believes me. I've been told that my wife stopped visiting me, unable to bear the thought that I've lost my mind, that I've done something to my daughter. The night they brought me here, I overheard the doctors talking among themselves. They think it was all a figment of my imagination, a nervous breakdown brought on by the stress of the accident. No one will ever believe me. I can't stop thinking about what happened to my daughter and where she might be now if she's still alive. I will never know. Sometimes I try to pretend that what happened was a lie, but it's getting harder and harder for me to say logical things. I guess I'm losing my mind. Although I often wonder, did this start happening before or after that night?
What is the strangest thing that has ever happened to you? Have you ever found something that threw away everything you believed? Something that you were convinced was just fables? Let me tell you that it has happened to me and my friends. But unfortunately,
Free to stick around. You know you're welcome in here also. Yeah, I'll look forward to doing more Haunted Ireland stories. Those were fun.
I am the only one who can tell the story. It all started with an invitation that no one expected. Jason, one of the more reserved guys in our group, suggested we spend the weekend at his cabin in the woods. He had never been the type to share his stuff. His cabin was his sanctuary, and he rarely talked about it. So we were all surprised when he proposed the plan. At first, we thought maybe he just wanted to unwind a bit, get away from the city, and take the opportunity to relax with friends. But there was something a bit odd about his attitude. Jason had always been a bit of a control freak, worried about someone breaking something or messing up his place. This time, however, he was strangely relaxed, almost excited about the idea of us all going. His change in attitude did not go unnoticed, but no one said anything. After all, maybe this was a unique opportunity we could never have again. So we agreed, and the plan stood. The trip was uneventful. We drove for a few hours until we reached the place. The cabin was in the middle of nowhere and was surrounded by a dense forest that we didn't know how far it extended. As soon as we arrived, Jason insisted that we explore the forest.
I do, but until like the doxing trolls are not an issue, I don't want to share it openly. I'll send it to you guys in the background though. I have to do movies and stuff on our Discord because there's a lot of movies I can't play on YouTube. So like anytime is good for me. We can get together on Discord for movie night. That would be great. We can do movies, uh, like lounge. I thought about doing like cooking on Discord tomorrow because I bought some supplies to make some roasted Brussels sprouts, potatoes, fresh garlic. Um, I got to get some ham and bacon, but I can definitely do a cooking video or a cook with me video in Discord if you guys are interested.
forest, but we were all tired from the trip. We told him we'd better do it the next day. He seemed a bit disappointed, which caught our attention even more. He was never one of those adventurous people who like to get out of the house. Although at the time we were surprised for the best, maybe Jason wasn't as boring as we thought. We settled in, prepared some food, and started drinking. Laughter and stories night, but there was something about Jason that got on my nerves. Every time I met his eyes, I felt like he was watching me in a strange way, like he was analyzing me. It was unsettling, but I laughed it off. Jason just laughed but continued to stare when I didn't see him. We stayed in the cabin even though Jason kept suggesting we go out into the woods. I could tell he wasn't happy with our decision to stay inside. Soon after, we all went to bed. We would have all the next morning to explore, although I wouldn't sleep that night. I woke up in the middle of the night with a strange feeling, as if someone was watching me. And there he was, Jason in his bed, staring at me from across the room. His eyes seemed to glow in the dark as if reflecting the little light that came through the window. He didn't blink, didn't move a muscle. He just looked at me. I wanted to ask him what he was doing, but I felt strangely intimidated by my friend I had known since I was a kid. I looked down, trying to ignore him, and leaned back. I didn't want to appear paranoid. Maybe I was overreacting, or maybe Jason had had too much to drink. The next day, I woke up again to the screams of my friends. It was 4 a.m. I felt a momentary relief that Jason wasn't looking at me this time. However, when I went out to the dining room, I found my friends upset. One of them, Mark, was pale and shaking. "Hey man, are you okay?" "We couldn't find Jason or Tommy." It was at that moment that they told me everything. A few minutes before, one of them woke up to a noise and noticed that our friends were not there. We waited for them for a while, but they didn't come back. We looked all over the cabin. Their things were still there, which made everything stranger. If they had gone for a walk, why didn't they call? Didn't they take anything with them? Why would they be out at this hour? We decided to go to the forest to look for them. After a while, we heard a scream from the trees in the distance. It was Tommy's voice. We ran in the direction where the scream came from, but when we arrived, the scene we found was as horrible as it was unexpected. Tommy's body was lying on the ground, gutted. But what was most disturbing was that, based on the condition of the body, it appeared to have been dead for several hours. We didn't understand how we could have heard his screams so clearly. In the distance, through the trees, I saw a figure moving quickly. It was Jason. He was moving deeper and deeper into the forest. We called his name, but he didn't respond. He just kept going as if he hadn't seen Tommy's body. We started to follow him at full speed. We had no idea we were heading into a trap. We moved deeper and deeper into the forest, but soon realized that we were losing Jason's trail. The atmosphere was getting darker, and a strange smell of damp earth and blood surrounded us. To be honest, I just wanted to get out of there. I was terrified. I couldn't stay another second in that place, and neither my friends. But we couldn't leave Jason like that, not after what had happened to Tommy. Suddenly, the sound of branches snapping all around us put us on alert. It was as if something big was moving through the trees. That wasn't Jason. That's when we saw it. Jason appeared again, but this time he wasn't walking like a normal person. He was moving like a spider, his limbs bent unnaturally as he glided along the ground. It couldn't be him. Something was wrong. Before we could react, he jumped on one of my friends, sinking his teeth into his neck. Blood splattered as my friend fell to the ground, dead in seconds. Unable to react to what was in front of us, Mark and I ran directionless, running deeper and deeper into the woods. I could hear my friend screaming in the distance, begging.
Yeah, if a weirdo spider creature just descends upon you and starts eating your friends, probably chasing it further into the woods is not a great idea. Like, why, if something is out there in the woods that you can't catch, which means you clearly can't get away from it, So why are you chasing it deeper into the woods while it's eating your friends instead of going back to the cabin where there's doors with locks? No, let's not go to the safety of the fucking cabin. No. Let's just go deeper into the fucking Skinwalker Forest over here. Because that's a great idea.
Me not to leave him behind. None of this made any sense. That being identical to Jason had bitten his neck and killed him. There was no way he was screaming at us. Suddenly, a strange being appeared in our path. It wasn't Jason, but it wasn't something I recognized either. His pale skin and empty eyes made him look like a nightmare come true. Recognize that being. I was always a big fan of urban legends, and this being was just like the one in the Skinwalker photo that had been popularized on the internet. We didn't have time to stop and think, we just knew we had to run. We turned in another direction, trying to escape from this monster. Every time I looked back, I couldn't see anything, but I could hear it. That thing that was chasing us was closing the distance. With a stroke of luck, I reached the cabin and found the truck. But when I got there, I realized I was alone. Mark was gone. I didn't even want to think that something had happened to him or that he was lost. I got into the truck and was about to accelerate it. Then I heard it. It was Mark's voice, and it was coming from the woods. He was yelling at me in desperation, asking me to wait for him, not to leave without him, that he was being chased. At that moment, I had to make a decision. These beings were imitating the voices of my friends, but what if this was Mark? I couldn't make a decision. If I was wrong, my friend would die. I thought quickly as I listened to the voice getting closer and closer, and that's when I made the most impulsive decision I've ever made in my life. I started the engine and accelerated the truck as fast as I could. I drove without stopping, fear still pulsing in my veins. I didn't look back once, afraid to see Jason or the other monster chasing me, or at least that's what I told myself. What I was really afraid of was seeing Mark and knowing that I made the wrong decision. The road back to town seemed endless, but I finally reached a safer area where I could stop and try to figure out what had happened. I tried to call the police, but my phone had no signal in that area. It was then that reality hit me like a bucket of cold water. I had left my friends behind, with no idea what had happened to them. Guilt and fear hit me hard, but I knew I couldn't go back. What I had seen in the forest was not of this world, and I could not face it again. I had already escaped. Why would I go back? To die like them? I survived, and that's a lot more than what had to have happened. When I finally got through to the authorities, I told them what had happened, even though I knew they wouldn't believe me. I was surprised when they told me that they had received a similar report in that area in the past. It seems that in the area around the cabin, they were much more open to these things than I was, although they still reported what happened as disappearances. They only found Jason's corpse, so I don't know if that voice was Mark's. To this day, I still wonder if I made the right decision, although given the circumstances, I suppose there was no right decision. They were just decisions, and I made the decision that made me be here now, alive, and telling you this story. Oh, and I found Jason's body. Because of that body, the police suspected me for a moment and thought I was lying to them. Do you know why? Because they found out that that body had been dead longer than the one I told them about. You know what that means, don't you? That he was with us, that he invited us to the cabin. It wasn't Jason, and it never was.
Summer vacation was going on, and I decided to meet my cousins, Drake and Jeff, to stay with them for a few days. I told my parents everything that I had planned, and they approved it. I packed my bags and was ready to leave. My father dropped me off. It was almost 9 p.m. when I reached their house. I met Drake and Jeff. We ate dinner, and we went off to sleep. I was sleeping with my cousins. I woke up at midnight to go to the bathroom. While I was going downstairs, it felt a bit creepy. It was dark all around. I didn't know where the switch was, and I didn't carry a flashlight with me to the bathroom. I was agitated and started thinking about whether I should go to the bathroom or should I head back to the bedroom. Though I was 13, I was afraid of the dark. As I didn't have any option, I went to the bathroom. I heard a knock on the door. I asked, "Who's there?" No one answered. I again heard the knock. This time I was irked. I shouted, "Drake, Jeff, are you trying to petrify me? If yes, you are going to cry your eyes out. Just back off, and it's better for you." After that, I didn't hear any knock. I came out and was heading back to go to sleep. I saw my cousin Drake awake, and I asked him, "Drake, you were the one that knocked, right?" He said, "No. Why would I even go to the bathroom at this time? If I wanted to, I would go along with my mom, because I'm afraid of the dark." I sneered and said, Okay. I asked him if not him, then who could it be? Jeff? Never. Jeff's just 5 years old. How can he even come behind you? It's possible. Take it easy. It must be my dad. Don't worry, said Drake. I said, "Fine. I want to sleep alone. Is there any other room where I can sleep?" He said, "Yes, there's an extra room where I could sleep alone and no one would disturb me." I thanked him and went to the bedroom and went to sleep. I was having a tough night. A few minutes later, I just felt heavy, like someone was sitting on my legs. And what I saw was unforgettable. A white, creepy creature with a distorted figure was staring at me. Its eyes were hollow. I knew that I saw him. And of course, I screamed for help and ran immediately out of the room. The creature was running behind me like a barbaric animal. It was faster than me. It was about to drag me, but I jumped downstairs in good time and fell. Everything around me dimmed, and the last thing I knew, I passed out. When I woke up, it was already morning, and everything was normal. My cousins and my aunt were relieved to see me awake. My aunt said that I was screaming very loudly, and she heard someone running downstairs. When she got there, she saw me lying on the floor, and the back door was open. She said she was alarmed and wondered about what happened at once. I said it was just a roach who scared me, and apologized for worrying everyone. My aunt said, "Don't be troubled, my dear. It's all right." Then we had a lavish breakfast, enjoying the time together, laughing and talking. Soon it was time for me to return home. Upon reaching, I said nothing to my parents about last night because I knew no one would believe me. But still, I'm eager to know what that creature was I saw last night. After browsing for a long time on the internet, I found out that it was a rake, a creature who is immortal and stares at people before killing them. If someone sees it, it kills that person or their family member. Seeing it is like a curse. I don't know how I escaped it, but I was lucky, is all I could say. 1 week later, my cousin's brother Jeff died. I was shocked due to his sudden death. I asked Drake how it happened. He said 1 week ago, when I went home after that day, Jeff used to cry every night. Jeff just kept on repeating just one sentence. "White monster, he's looking at me." No one believed him. We all thought it was just his imagination and nothing else. But then suddenly he passed away. Coming back from Jeff's funeral, I was positive that it was the rake who killed him.
No, thank you.
My wife and I are sitting on the front porch after a long day of moving furniture and boxes into our new house. We were tired, red-faced, and sweating after sharing the burden between the two of us. The sun was setting on the horizon as we sipped our warm beers and looked out over the landscape of our newly acquired ranch. Fields stretched off into the distance as...
Oh my God. I almost forgot. So, I was doom scrolling yesterday. And, like, bear with me, okay? This isn't complete. Don't run. And I found something very interesting, and I kind of wanted to show it to you. There it is. So before I share this, remember that you love me. I found this while doom scrolling. Aw. And like, I, I had to see it. So I thought I would share because sharing is caring, and I am a good friend like that.
Well, here I go. Get it done. I'm in Walmart. Yeah, I could take a teddy bear ride with me. I'm riding on the scooter. I'm in Walmart. I'm in Walmart. Anybody want to be on TikTok? I am not racist. I got black in my family. I dated black men. I didn't try to get nobody. I'm coming after you. This is all to my haters. I'm getting drunk.
What's up, everyone, and welcome back to another video. My name is Channing, and today we're diving into the story of TikTok's most notorious crackhead crash out, also known as Lena Odell. In this video, I compiled as much as I could possibly find on Lena's story, from intense crash outs to even hiring a hitman on her trolls. This story is nothing but interesting. Don't forget to leave a like on the video, and let's start from the very beginning. Lena Odell is a woman who is currently in her 50s and is known for a wide range of controversies and crash outs that span all the way back to 2020. Before Lena was introduced to TikTok, she had an extensive problem with drugs, which happens to be a contributing factor in losing her teeth. From 2020 to 2023, Lena would absolutely bombard the internet with hundreds of videos showcasing a glimpse into her life. But it's not really the type of content that you'd expect, because in 90% of Lena's videos, she's either getting trolled or absolutely crashing out.
Who the hell you are? Go look up Lena!
Now, one of the most interesting parts about Lena's story is how she would consistently go out and buy new phones every single time she quote-unquote got hacked or forgot her password. So this led to Lena creating heaps of different TikTok accounts as well.
Hey everyone, this is Lena. I couldn't get back to my other account. My phone froze. I had to reset. I can't get back to my email. My password, everything got changed. My other email got hacked. I cannot get back into my other TikTok page because my email, somebody hacked and changed my password. I couldn't get back in there, so. And they hacked back in my phone number again, got the hack back in my phone again.
Now, it's very important to mention that Lena battles with some sort of anger issues, and the trolls watching her page would quickly pick up on this and obviously start messing with her, which leads us into the bug arc, where trolls would bombard Lena's comment section saying she has a bug problem in her house.
Did you see a bug? Did you see a bug? Did you see a bug? Do you see any bugs? No. Do you see any bugs? Do you see any bugs? You see any bugs? Huh? You see any? Do any bugs crawling my door? Huh? You want to see? Do any bugs crawling my door? Do you see any bugs? 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 Right there. Do you see any bugs? No. There ain't no bugs in my house. You guys right now, I don't have any bugs in my house. You assholes. You all. You. I don't have any bugs in my house, bastard. Do you see anything all around in my bastard? Do you see any bugs? Do you see any bugs? Mother. You wanna see? I don't got bugs in my house. You don't see any bugs in my house. Do you see anything? Huh? You see anything? Huh? You wanna see, bastard? I don't got any bugs or rats or mice or anything in my house. You wanna see? There ain't no bugs in my house. You can kiss my ass.
Now, obviously, this type of reaction coming from Lena only adds fuel to the fire of trolls. People honestly couldn't believe their eyes seeing a grown woman like this absolutely crashing out. And you'd think if the trolls got to Lena this bad, she'd just get off of TikTok and go do old lady things. But instead of playing bingo or practicing crochet, Lena would then defend herself in another TikTok video saying the quote, haters could eat her taters.
You know what I said? Quack, quack to everybody who make rude comments. Going quack, quack, get blocked. That's what's going to happen, quack, quack. All my haters, eat my taters, quack, quack. Y'all gonna get blocked.
From here on out, things would then spiral out of control for Lena because of how easy it was to troll her. Not only would she respond to basically every comment with a video, she would also scream at the top of her lungs, throw her phone across the room, and crash out beyond control, giving the trolls the exact reaction that they wanted. Lena would also spend all day on TikTok, literally driving herself insane with the trolls, even feeling obliged to prove the fact that she washes her hands in this video here.
How many times do I have to wash my hands? Make you wash hands? You all wash my fucking hands again and make you guys fucking happy. You want to see you wash my fucking hands? You want to see? I wash my fucking hands. How many times do you want to wash them? A dollar guy? How many times do you want to wash them?
Now, there's a very interesting side as to how far some of these trolls will go, just to mess with Lena. For example, people were able to convince her that she's in an intimate relationship with a guy on TikTok that goes by Savage. And whoever this person was able to fully convince Lena into sending exposing videos and pictures of herself to them, which, as you could probably guess, quickly started circulating within the influence of Lena's trolls. Meanwhile, in Lena's mind, she's thinking that she's in a real deal relationship with whoever Savage is. This would ultimately lead to a whole entire saga of drama related to Lena and her fictional relationship with Savage, even convincing Lena that Savage had a wife and she was unknowingly sending revealing pictures and videos to a married man. Now, ultimately, Lena would believe this to be true, which then led her to post a video apologizing to Savage's so-called wife.
I come on here to make a video to Savage's wife. I'm sorry for sending videos to your husband and stuff like that, and texting him and talking to him. I'm sorry and stuff like that. I want to apologize to you. I am really sorry for doing that.
If you follow up an apology with the term and stuff like that, I don't tend to believe you're sorry at all because it wouldn't be stuff like that. You'd be apologizing for something very specific. You would say, "Hey, I didn't know the dude was married. I'm sorry." You wouldn't add to it and stuff like that. That tells me you're only apologizing to shut people up. You're not actually sorry at all. Also, never do anything to appease your trolls. Like, never. Because, first off, your trolls, they don't care about the truth. They don't. They don't care about the truth. They just want to fuck with you. They want to make you, like, give away all your personal information so they don't have to feel bad about doxing you. And they want you to dox yourself so that you can't be mad at them for doxing you. Don't ever cater to trolls. Because it doesn't matter what you show them. You can have a letter from the president himself and they still wouldn't accept it. Like, it could be like irrefutable proof to what you're saying, and they would still convince people that, you know, it's not to be so. Because you being vindicated doesn't fit their narrative, and they've invested so much time slandering you and fucking with you that it doesn't matter what you say or do, they're gonna fuck with you regardless. The sooner you learn that there is no pleasing the trolls or getting them to quit because, you know, you showed them the truth, they don't care. They don't. They don't care. So don't ever cater to trolls. Ever. Like, if something comes around that you need to set straight, sure, set it straight, but don't do it because the trolls told you to.
Yeah. I truly am sorry.
At this point, the trolls were absolutely flooding Lena's page from every single angle. They'd be in the comments, making videos about her, and even going on live as if it was a contest to see who could get Lena the most pissed off. People would also end up finding Lena's address and would start sending her different things in the mail. For example, in this instance you're about to watch, Lena was all excited that she got a package, only to find out that someone sent her legit crap in the mail. And no, I'm not joking. She literally got crap in the mail.
I got something in the mail today. I got a package in the mail from somebody. Got a package in the mail. I got a package in the mail. I don't know what it is.
Catherine.
Somebody sent me some shit in the mail. You guys are nasty. You guys are real nasty fucking people. But you guys are sick motherfucking people, I'm telling you. First of all, bugs you sent me in the mail and ladybugs in the fucking mail. Now you want to send me dog poop in the fucking mail. You all. You guys are nasty fucking people sending me dog poop in the
Now, once this video went public, it would absolutely ignite a fire on Lena's page, causing even more trolls. And you'd think Lena would learn her lesson about the prank mail, but she definitely doesn't, as you're about to see in a little bit. Now, as I was doing my research for this video, I learned that Lena also has a laundry list of different videos showcasing herself being very inappropriate online, from sucking on toys, posting videos of her twerking, and even saying some super outlandish things. It seemed like this was the biggest reason why people didn't like Lena, as well as her obviously crashing out on the app every 20 minutes too. Now, it's important to mention that I couldn't find any predatory behavior from Lena within my research, despite her weird leaked images and videos. There's no cases, arrests, or any evidence supporting that claim. But because of those videos and pictures out there, and some of the things that she was saying, trolls started to assume Lena was a predator because some of the content that was being leaked, going as far as calling her without any solid evidence. And as people began to speculate different things, Lena seemed as if she was playing into the trolls, almost as if it didn't bother her, as you can see here, where Lena is seen downing PP-shaped gummies like I used to down Gushers in grade school.
Oh, thank you for the dick gummy bear. Thank you. Thank you for the dick gummy bear.
Yeah, so my bad if I just gave anyone nightmares. Let's just move on. Now, as Lena continued to post videos, she wouldn't stop trying to prove herself to the trolls, which brings us into the clutter arc, as I call it, where trolls would insist that Lena's house was dirty, trying to get a reaction out of her, which you could probably guess led to Lena crashing out once again.
My house ain't dirty. You. Maybe I got stuff sitting on my table. Yeah, I got the right to have stuff on my table. My house ain't dirty. Right there. My house ain't dirty. Look, my house ain't not dirty. My house ain't dirty. My house ain't dirty.
Now, remember how I said it wouldn't be the last time that Lena received some packages in the mail? Well, she would continue to get bamboozled by trolls, even falling for one of those glitter bombs in the mail, as you can see here.
Got a package in the mail today. Came through FedEx and stuff like that, and cover the name up. And I don't know, from somebody from Oakland. I'm opening it up. It's here. I'm trying to. I don't know. Oh my son of a bitch.
Now, after being pranked various times, trolled, and made fun of, Lena would absolutely lose her cool on the trolls once again. Now, before we watch this video, if you have a family member at home that doesn't wake up to alarms, this video might just be the solution to your problems. Now, along with Savage, who was the troll that fooled Lena into thinking they're in love, there's also a few other notorious trolls as well. One of them being Maddie for President, who is either a teenager at the time or a young woman. Another one of these trolls goes by Gemini, who, unlike Maddie, is a boomer. Now, both of these women would make it their job to ruin Lena's day, and it didn't matter whether Gemini or Maddie were making videos or hopping on everything would ultimately come back to Lena, only because Lena would watch their pages like a hawk to try and debunk any of the misinformation that they were spreading. This type of trolling wasn't funny, or at least not in my opinion, because unlike sending a silly glitter bomb in the mail, these two trolls would just spread a bunch of misinformation and lies about Lena, saying things like Lena is a sex offender and different things of that nature, which, as you could probably imagine, only infuriated Lena to no end. Eventually, Lena would address Maddie the President in a video saying she's ruining her life.
I don't know who the person is, but they're trying to destroy my life like I can't have a life. Like that Twitter account. Alina Bo X is not even my account.
Yeah, don't do that. Like, if you have to pull stuff out of your ass to defame somebody because you don't like them, you are probably the problem. I know that's a foreign concept that, God forbid I suggest that y'all are the fucking problem. But, like, if you're out here doing this kind of shit, you are what's wrong with the world. Like, I'm sure she did enough where you didn't have to make up shit. And again, just because you don't like someone doesn't make them a fucking pedophile. There's a lot of fucking people I don't like, but just because I don't like them doesn't mean they're a pedophile. And it's kind of like people on here who think they're so much bigger than they are, but they only have 4K fucking subs. Can I break this down for you, honey boo? Even if you have 10K subs, you ain't shit. In the grand scheme of things, you ain't shit. You've been streaming 3 years longer than I have, and you still haven't broke 4K. And the only reason you have 4K is because you bought those subscriptions. I've watched your watch time, honey, and your watch time doesn't match at all with your sub count. Meanwhile, you're out here accusing people of buying subs while you've been doing it this whole time. Ma'am, do you feel jaded? I feel jaded. And you're not fooling anyone with your fake ass Valley Girl fucking bullshit accent. I mean, my name may be Trash Panda, but you are actually trash. You come over here and you condescend to people like you're somehow better than anybody when you're over there platforming doxers and people who dox people's family to actual convicted violent pedophiles and violent criminals. But you're going to platform that person, right? Because you both don't like me. You, madam, are a piece of shit. And I don't really need to show receipts because everyone in this chat has watched this go down in real time. And you know what you've done. I do have the receipts, though. So if you want me to post those, I can. Point is, you don't need to be out here judging nobody. You want to talk about, I best not see you judge anybody for needing help. Well, honey, there's a difference between needing help and grifting and lying to your audience. And the fact that you have a family concerns me, especially with your erratic behavior and the way that you treat people. And the fact that you've been utterly obsessed with me for like 3 or 4 years now. And the fact that you're completely fine with putting me in danger just because you don't like me. And don't say you don't know or you haven't seen it. Bullshit. I've seen the Discord. You have a mole, by the way. Probably shouldn't be telling you that. But frankly, I don't care anymore. The best thing you degenerate, ugly bitches can do for both our sakes is leave me the fuck alone indefinitely. You've done enough. Like, I haven't done anything to deserve the way that I've been treated on this platform. And the one singular mistake I did make on this platform, I did own. Whereas I have not seen you own anything you've done to me. Or anything you've seen be done to me in your presence, I might add. It's disgusting. And the fact that you sleep at night concerns me. Because you have to be a real fucking psychopath to be kosher with some of the shit I know you are privy to. Know for a fact you're privy to. And that's not speculations. Again, I have the screenshots of you laughing about it, by the way. I find it odd that you would laugh about some of the shit I saw in that Discord. Shame on you. But yeah, don't go around spreading misinformation just because it fits your fucking narrative. Because if a person is bad, you don't have to make shit up. You can just show what they do on this platform. You don't have to dox people because you lose an argument on the internet. You can be a decent person and, I don't know, admit you have faults and, you know, apologize to the people you've actually hurt. But you can't do that, can you? But yeah, don't go around just spreading shit because it lines up with your bullshit story. Because at the end of the day, you could have convinced someone that this lady was an actual pedophile, and people could have gone after her in real life.
Okay. And you want to still. You're stupid.
Any hoozles. Here's your baby. Yeah. He's a good boy. I love you guys. I'm tired. I thought I would have more energy today, but I'm exhausted. Oh, I feel you, man. Before I leave Classic, I thought maybe I would jump in Discord tomorrow if you and your wife are interested, or whoever else in our Panda fam is interested. And I thought we could cook and listen to horror stories. From the privacy of Discord and just kind of hang out. Okay. It'll probably be about 9:30. Maybe 10 if I do it tomorrow. So just look on Discord before you come on here. Anyway, guys, I love you all. Y'all are amazing. Have a good evening. I will see y'all tomorrow.